Sammy and Benny's four-season surprise. Sammy the squirrel and Benny the bear are best friends who live in a big, beautiful forest. "I wonder how our forest changes every year," Sammy says, twitching his nose. Benny yawns and stretches his big paws. "Let's watch the seasons change together," he suggests. They decide to start their journey on a bright, fresh morning. Suddenly, the air feels soft and smells like flowers. "It is spring," Sammy chirps. Tiny green buds appear on the branches, and colorful flowers poke their heads through the grass. Sammy hops around a patch of bright yellow daisies. Benny leans down to smell a pink blossom, careful not to crush the soft grass with his big feet. Spring also brings gentle rain showers to help the plants grow. "Oh no, I'm getting soggy," Benny rumbles. He finds a very large green leaf and holds it up like an umbrella. Sammy scurries underneath the leaf to stay dry. They listen to the pitter-patter of the raindrops falling all around them in the green woods. As the days grow longer and the sun gets hotter, summer arrives. The forest is now a deep, dark green. "It's so warm today," Sammy says, fanning himself with his bushy tail. Benny leads the way to a cool, sparkling pond. The bright yellow sun shines high in the sky, turning the water into shimmering silver. Summer is the best time for finding tasty treats. Benny finds a bush filled with sweet, blue berries. "Look, Sammy, lunch is served," Benny says happily. He picks a handful of berries and shares them with his friend. Sammy holds a berry in his tiny paws, enjoying the sweet juice while the cicadas buzz in the trees. Soon, the air turns crisp and the leaves change their clothes. The forest is turning gold. Sammy shouts. It is autumn. The green leaves have turned bright orange, red, and yellow. Sammy loves the way the dry leaves crunch under his feet as he runs through the forest with Benny. Autumn is a busy time for the animals. Sammy needs to find plenty of nuts for the months ahead. "I found a giant acorn," Sammy cries out. Benny helps him by carrying a woven basket. They work together to gather food, making sure Sammy's tree hollow will be full and cozy for the future. The wind begins to blow harder, dancing through the trees. "Hold on to your hat, Benny." Sammy laughs as the wind whistles. Benny wraps a long, cozy scarf around his neck to stay warm. The sky turns a bit gray, and the last of the colorful leaves fly through the air like tiny kites. One morning, the forest is very quiet. Sammy wakes up and looks out. "Everything is white," he whispers. "Winter has come." Small, cold snowflakes fall from the clouds, covering the trees in a soft, white blanket. Benny catches a single snowflake on his black nose and giggles. Even though it is cold, there is still fun to be had in the snow. Sammy and Benny decide to build a friend. They roll big balls of snow together. "He needs a nose," Sammy says, sticking a small twig into the snow bear they made. Benny pats the sides to make them smooth and round. The days grow very short, and the wind turns very cold. Benny feels very, very sleepy. "It is time for my long winter nap," Benny tells Sammy. Sammy gives his big friend a hug. "Sleep well, Benny. I will see you when the sun gets warm again." Benny crawls into his cozy cave to dream of honey. While Benny sleeps, Sammy stays cozy in his tree. But soon, the ice begins to melt and a tiny green sprout appears in the snow. Sammy smiles because he knows what is happening. The sun is getting warmer, and the cycle is starting all over again. Spring is coming back to the forest.